When it comes to vouchers, coupons, buying in bulk, and loyalty cards, I want you to just forget about these. I want you to just forget about them. I know that they can save you money in certain situations, but the intention of the voucher, the loyalty card, buying in bulk, and all those things that will incentivize you to go to a certain place, the intention of that is not to save you money. Really think about it. The person that is issuing the voucher or thing to you is the company itself. Why would they say, here's a thing so I can make less money? Here's something, I'm going to give you something so you can save money and I make less money. That makes no sense. This is a business. There is so many extra things that you should consider, that these are most likely trying to reel you into the shop so you can be upsold. I do not have a lot of experience with vouchers, because I think the last time I used a voucher was I gained a voucher through a bookies, a betting place where you place bets on sports, and there was a particular bet saying place £10 on something and you will get a voucher for a takeaway place. And I genuinely didn't want to put the bet on, but when I saw the offer I thought, oh okay, yeah, I'll go do that. So I put the bet on. I lost £10 because obviously that's the way gambling works. The house always wins. So you've lost your money, so I lost my money, but I got my voucher. I went to go get a takeaway that I never intended to purchase. But I went to get the takeaway because I now have a voucher for it. But the voucher was limited to this certain amount of takeaways. I was restricted. So I went to get the takeaway and I had to actually spend some extra money for the voucher to actually work. And I think overall I spent about £20. And then the voucher on top, and it was an expensive takeaway because I was limited to the takeaway, so that the cost of the overall bill was quite expensive, so the voucher itself would kick in and start to work. I got the takeaway. It wasn't even my first choice takeaway. I didn't even really care for that takeaway itself. I got the takeaway, I ate it, and I realized I've just spent £30. I've eaten unhealthily on something that I never wanted to do in the first place. I never wanted to put that bet on in the first place. I never wanted the voucher. I never wanted to use that. I never wanted a takeaway itself. And even if I did want a takeaway, I did not want to go to that particular takeaway. So this voucher in itself cost me about £30 on something that I never wanted in the first place. So this is the point of vouchers. They're trying to lead you to a certain place to spend more money. That is the point. That's the incentive of vouchers. Do not be reeled in. If someone starts talking to you about vouchers, just say, look, respectfully, I do not believe them. I do not think it's a good idea for vouchers, and they're not going to play a part in my life. I will make my independent decision on where I shop and what I buy, and I will buy what I need, when I need it, when I want it. That's it. I will not be manipulated. I will not be manipulated to go to a shop I don't want to go to, and I will not be upsold to. I'm not going to let that happen. So personally, for me, when it comes to coupons, vouchers, buying in bulk, and loyalty cards, I just stay away. I don't think it's not for your benefit. They're creating it for their own benefit. They're just making you think it's for your benefit, which is absolutely not. So be wary of that.